Hey guys, what's going on? Inception here, and welcome to another video. Ladies and gentlemen, today we have the new Bernardo Silva card to review. We're taking a look at a card who is 5'8", high work rates, left-footed, 4-star skills with a 4-star weak foot. They definitely, I feel like they watch the videos because I've been literally begging for a new promo Bernardo Silva card that has a 4-star weak foot, and they gave it to him. So that's absolutely massive for how this card could potentially perform in game, because there are so many different opportunities where, you know, even though he's shorter, center of gravity is low for certain shots, having the 4-star weak foot, it's a really big deal, because a 3-star was a little bit of a letdown for that rare gold card, right? Player traits in game, he has the flare traits, outside foot shot traits, in-game attributes. The card is really well formatted for the hunter chemistry style. Now, with the stats being massively improved for Bernardo Silva in game, and, you know, with pace not being like a hugely super relevant thing to always work with, excuse me, if you take a look at this card in game on a hunter chemistry style, he's going to look like this, right? So he's going to be by default an explosive player, right? But he's going to be working with 97 acceleration, 84 sprint speed. Always really important to have the higher acceleration over the sprint speed. Shooting is also going to be in a very good area, considering the fact that this card is a shorter player. You know, the shots should come off well whenever given the opportunity to. Also has the outside foot shot trait, which obviously can be a huge help when it comes to just shooting in general in this game, right? Passing on the card's also in a fantastic area to pretty much use them in any of the main attacking positions, preferably cam for the most part. In our case, we're going to be using him as a left attacking mid, center attacking mid. That makes no sense, but you guys know what I mean. Dribbling, we will be experimenting with. I'm pretty well aware what his dribbling is going to be like, because obviously with him being 5'8", lean body type, his rare gold card had a fantastic dribbling, so it's probably going to be good in that area. He has some defensive capabilities, which honestly is a huge plus, considering the fact that this card is also working with the high defensive work rate. And then for physical capabilities, he's got 97 stamina to work with the high as well, which is obviously a huge plus, because if you have any intention of using Bernardo Silva in the left center mid position at some point in the future, it could definitely be a huge help to work with. So in our case, guys, we are going to be using different types of cards, right? So we'll be using him in the left attacking mid position as well as the attacking mid position, constantly switching it, because Griezmann's obviously left-footed, so he could totally play in that area if I really need him to. But you guys know me, I like to have my high work rate cards in those side areas. So yeah, the only instruction is going to be get into the box with a cross, and we'll see how he plays in game. Hopefully he is a beast. Oh, that build-up play was so good, man. Okay, my boy Bernardo's there. Don't worry about it. Well done, Frankie. There you go, Forlan. That's my boy. A little layoff there with Griezmann. I don't know why I go for finesse shots there. I honestly don't know why. It actually doesn't make any sense for me to do that. This is going to be an example here with Bernardo Silva just working with fantastic dribbling capabilities, right? So pressure on the ball in these situations, going down, up really quickly, works out fantastically well for how this card could potentially open up the space for you in game. So this is a situation here with Forlan to Bernardo Silva where I should have aimed my run to go diagonal in that situation, because I did force a forward run there, and obviously it's not going to really work out, but it was a really well-weighted pass by Bernardo Silva to Forlan's card. So this right here is just really good general build-up play, right? So we get the ball here to De Jong, pass it off into the middle. Look at the support to Griezmann's already offering me through the middle, right? Pass the ball off to him. We're already pressing up against the defenders. Couple small little dribbles with Forlan. Griezmann gets into a really good position. All we have to do is lay off the pass to Bernardo Silva, and we get a fantastic finish there. So in this situation here, we actually have the ball with Bernardo Silva. I wanted to do a forced pass. It's 100% a forced pass. But you can see that his high defensive work rate while working with small defensive stats for standing tackles actually ends up getting the ball there for us. So this is a good situation here with Bernardo Silva to kind of show off how nice it is to work with the left stick responsiveness, a small croquette to touch. Griezmann takes a shot here. We don't go for a driven shot. He just ends up going for that himself. But obviously with the angle being at a 45-degree angle away, it's not going to be as consistent when it comes to scoring. So take a look at Griezmann here, right? So we're trying to build up the play here at Bernardo Silva. We pass the ball off. Not a great choice because of the drag touch, but Griezmann out of nowhere, boom, just helps me on the defense from behind. We get the ball here. Bernardo Silva, well-weighted pass. Griezmann with a small dagger of a touch and a fantastic finish afterwards. What do you guys notice the most? Really good attacking AI in those positions. Just utilizes empty space really well. Couldn't care less about the medium work rate on him. So this right here is actually going to be a very good example of Bernardo Silva's explosiveness, right? So you'll see here that once we get possession of the ball and we start to build up the play here, we go downwards. We kind of time the defender kind of stopping a little bit. He goes into empty space really well. Not a good decision by us because we should have done a ball roll accelerated touch so that we can kind of fake out the opposition a little bit, but it's just an example of being able to utilize the explosiveness out of the card to kind of open up the space in ways that, you know, will allow you to score more opportunities. That right there was all Bernardo Silva. That was insane. Passing well weighted, dribbles came off great. I got a little bit lucky there, but then De Jong committing on the attack to give me that goal scoring opportunity. Bernardo Silva on the high defensive work rate. Ah, nice try, Bernardo. Nice try. Almost had it there. Okay. Okay. Okay, Bernardo. We get it, bro. We get it. We get it, Bernardo. Yeah, we get it, bro. Oh! God, I love this card, man. I love him, dude. The link-up play that Forlan offers the team as well is awesome to work with. I really like it. None of that feels forced with the card. Like, I don't feel scared to make those types of passes and stuff with him. So good. Look at Bernardo with the tackles, man. Oh, imagine that. Good defensive play there with Bernardo again. Guys, dude, having the high defensive work rate on him is sick with the tackles. Caught him out there. Let's go. Oh, Bernardo. No, if he went more in the middle there. Dude, Bernardo in the left-sided position. Look at that defensive play he does there. Still has it. Nice goal. Oh. No! No, the bout with the guys, I'm telling you, FIFA has like specific shots that you have to take for it to be like super consistent. Doesn't matter what the weak foot is. Because it's coming off of a bounce, it's like, oh, it's gonna be less consistent, you know? Try to get it with his weak foot there. Unlucky, unlucky. The weak foot! Oh. Guys, I'll tell you this right now. This card has been an absolute blast to use. You know what? If he gets upgrades, I would love to use him in that left-sided position. But, dude, through the middle, left side, it doesn't even matter. Look at the movimentos. Look at this. Oh, I hit the red. No. His left stick is so crazy. Oh, if I green it though, eh? I'm not timing it. But if I green it though. Bro, the fact that they give this card defensive capabilities is so sick, man. Like, the standing tackles is super noticeable with the high defensive work rate. The run was there. I should have probably just done a lob pass instead. Oh, I see. I wanted to settle it so that I could, like, you know, swipe at the ball, but now I don't think I had enough space there because they do that animation and they should just swipe it, but I don't know why they don't. Oh, I even had it there on the drag. Oh. Do you guys see how sick it is to have defensive capabilities? It's crazy, man. I love this card. He is so good. Peace. So quick, man. Look at this guy. Look at this guy, bro. Look at it. He just stops. He's like, bro, he's playing too much right now. He's playing too much right now. I mean, final verdict on the card, guys. I mean, there's nothing else to say. It's so funny because I asked for this card so much. I was like every single time I was doing like a tactic video, right? I was doing anything with him, right? I kept saying like, yo, EA, don't change anything on the card. Don't change the work rates. Don't change nothing. Just give him a weak foot, you know, with improved stats. I just need the weak foot because the 3-star weak foot, I'm telling you guys, it was killing me sometimes. It was killing me. Now that this card has a 4-star weak foot, what a W. Don't get me wrong. And the 3-star weak foot, I was still able to score with it sometimes. It's always going to be random at the end of the day. You always got to take your strikes with your strong foot as much as possible, right? But man, this card is amazing. Like he's just, you guys know me, man. I love my Portuguese players. I need sentimental value, but I need meta with sentimental value. You know what I'm saying? Like in this game specifically, like in FIFA, you need it, right? And he just provides that for me. Like, dude, I was using him as a left attacking mid and as a cam, and it didn't matter. He just provided in any single position he was in. Like, the dribbling, amazing. The well-weighted passes, amazing. Like, dude, I scored so many opportunities from him literally doing saucy things. Like, literally just does saucy things. Obviously, as of right now, the Hunter chemistry style is going to make the most sense. Maybe at some point in the future, you can actually give him a Hawk chemistry style, depending on the potential improvements that he gets. But listen, man, with this card, what you want to work with the most is the explosive accelerates, right? Because listen, I don't care about giving him a Hawk to necessarily give him physical boost, right? The aggression would definitely be a very helpful thing, 100%, but the pace split is still weird for that to work out the way that I'd like it to, right? And for me to be able to rotate him from one position to another, right, like left attacking and the attacking position, for me, it just makes the most sense to give him a hunter. Like I said, because you're working with the explosive accelerate, right? You don't necessarily need the pace to be, you know, always through on goal, this and that. Like the build-up play is amazing. Like, dude, I was using Griezmann in the middle with Bernardo Silva on the side, and it was incredible. And then at some point, I obviously switched Bernardo Silva to the cam position. And I mean, you guys have watched the tactic videos, right? Like I always told you guys, like, guys, every single time you guys get a cam, make sure you get someone like Bernardo Silva that understands the pitch well. Attacking AI is there. He understands, you know, how he has to open up the space for other people. It's just a fantastic card, you know? So big W to EA for this card. The 4-star weak foot is a massive inclusion on it. It's great to work with when it comes to just shooting, passing, all that kind of stuff. Again, when you're playing with these cards in game, you do feel like you want to, you know, get them on their strong foot as much as possible. I think it's going to be very important, but it's just a very nice extra variable to work with. And here's the thing, man. I want to show you guys something, okay? So compared to the rare gold version, you can see that it's a +2 difference in regards to defensive stats. I don't know what it is, bro, but this card defends for you, you know? And if he gets those upgrades in the future, if Portugal actually goes the distance, oh my goodness gracious, this card is going to be monstrous. I love using him, man. I love it. What I would do to... Bro, look at the card design. Look at the card design with his image, flag, and club. It looks amazing. Oh, what I would do to pack this card. I need to see if I can get him on the RTG. I don't want to buy him. I want to pack him. I want him to be packed. Oh, I loved him. He was amazing. I absolutely loved him. Guys, thanks for watching the video. I'll catch you guys for the next one. Peace out, dudes. Love you guys.